So what was your first?
What was your first job?
What did you first do when you moved into the house with Bob?
Oh, I started looking for a job.
And how did you learn how to speak
I couldn't
English?
find a job.
How can you
And I
learn
was
to
ready to go back because I was very disappointed. I couldn't find a job.
You were looking only for tailor type jobs,
Yeah,
right?
tailor,
For how long?
They want to, well, plenty jobs available, but my problem was to communication, how to communicate. You know,
Yeah, how do you find a
they
job if
want,
you don't
they
know
want to
English?
hire me,
But you didn't speak English.
but I didn't speak English. You know, I said, well, we'd love to have you, but how are we going to communicate?
Right.
So I couldn't find a job.
How long did you look for?
And I was, long time, a couple of months. And then finally I was ready to go back. And finally I went to a Jewish father, 14 in Lawrence, you know, manufacturer, have a little manufacturer, make a uniform for policemen and pilots and stewards and all that, and firemen. So he said, he asked me, he said, do you speak any other language besides Greek? I say, yeah, I speak Italian. Oh hell, he says, speak it. If you speak Italian, you don't need no English because 90% of my people is from North Denver, Italians, you know. So he called the foreman down, and he was a little short fella, you know, his name is Rocco Carbone.
Is that your father?
That was my first love, named Rocco. I swear to God.
So anyway, I asked him, he asked me, you talk to him and see if you understand each other. Well, he asked me a few things, you know, and he turned around and said, oh hell, he speaks better Italian than I do.
So you were hired.
So you hire, you come to work. But that guy is Jewish fella, he don't want to pay me. He don't want to pay me. He started me for $1.10 an hour, and the union wages, everybody else was making 2 and a quarter, you see, union wages.
Right.
So he took advantage, and I used to run the whole shop because I know how to make a suit from scratch, you know. But over there was a people, they used to do one thing.
Specialized.
Piece of work. They used to do all their life one thing. They couldn't transfer to do something else. And I used to, everybody, and somebody got sick or got drunk and didn't show up, I have to fill in for everybody, you know what I mean? And I was very important man. But when I asked for a raise, he don't want to give me a raise. He say, no, you not, wait a little bit, wait. All right, finally he give me another dime. He make $1.20 an hour.
Oh, gosh.
And a year later, after I start speaking a little bit English, you know, I lay off to the Italian, you know what I mean? I didn't speak, I say, boy, I come here to learn Italian, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I needed English more than I do the Italian.
Right.
So I speak little English, and my lunch hour, I went to look around for another job, you know.
Yeah.
After I asked him several times for raise, you know, and but anyway, I got to Daniel's Fisher.
How did you ask him for a raise?
Ask him for money, raise, yeah.
Give me more money.
Give me money, yeah, Mazuma. So anyway, I went to Daniel's Fisher, but you see where the tower is?
Yeah, Tabor Center, the tower,
It used
clock
to be,
tower.
it used to be very exclusive
Clothing store.
Not clothing,
Department
store, the very expensive, the best in town. So I went over there and looked and asked the foreman. I say, do you need a tailor? He say yes. I say, how much you pay? He told me 2 and a quarter an hour. So I say, he say, you come. I say, I can come right away. I gotta give him 2 weeks notice, you know, at least. Say, all right, fine. So I went back and I told the owner
How much
there,
was the other guy gonna pay you?
2 and a
two and
quarter.
a quarter, from $1.20.
Hey, that's big.
That's 100% raise.
Yeah.
Anyway, I went over there and I told him, I say, you got a 2 weeks notice, I'm leaving. He didn't pay no attention. He thought I was joking, you know. So when the time comes, I say, all right, goodbye, and he blew his top. He said, God heaven, you don't go in the place. How much they gonna give you? I say, they give me 20 and a quarter. I give you $3, $2 and a half, $3. No, I say, I'm sorry, I already commit myself, and I won't give you enough time, I warn you, and then you don't want to pay. So I'm sorry, I already commit to go start Monday. So, but he got so mad.
Oh, darn it.
Some Greek, another Greek one time tried to get a job over there. He didn't hire him on account of that. because I left him, you know. Yeah, he told him, he say, well, I have another Greek here, he's took off, you know, he's...
What was this guy's name, the boss?
The boss, Barney.
Barney
Jew.
what?
Barney.
Barney the Jew.
Barney the Jew.
How do you say Jew in Italian?
Eh?
Jew.
No,
Yeah.
Hebreo.
In Italian?
Yeah, Hebreo. The same thing. we
Barney,
say.
what was his last name? Barney Lichtenstein?
No,
Barney.
no, Barney,
French.
let
Goldman.
me tell you, Barney Jean.
So anyways, you worked you worked at
So
Median
you
F
made the
then?
jump to the other one, the other store.
Daniels and
Yeah.
Fisher.
So I worked over there for a year and for a little year, after a year, and then merged with the main company, Daniels and Fisher. That's where I become Daniels.
Median F.
You know what
It
I mean?
used to be the May Company and Daniels and Fishers.
Daniels and Fisher.
When they merged,
So when they
called it
merged, they
May
become
DNF.
Oh,
May
interesting.
DNF.
I never knew
May
that.
DNF.
Wow.
So I worked over there at May DNF when they merged, and they moved to the new store in Jackendorf Plaza over here,
On
Second
16
16th
Port over there.
Near that Hilton.
So,
Yeah.
That I am
I worked
paying.
over there for a year, but in the meantime, I just got married in 1960, and we have a Speedo, and I figured the money they was paying me then over there was considered good money, $80 net a week. But, you know, I'm talking about 1960. So,
No, 1963 is when we bought the store.
yeah, 62. Anyway, in 62, I decided to look around to find something for myself, and I bought a place from the guy, Jewish fella.
Ibander?
He died, Ibander.
You remember,
Another
George?
Jewish.
Oh, I've heard the story before.
And at that time, I saved $2,000, all my savings. So when they come to, I bought a place and
$2,000. How could you save $2,000 making?
Well, we were both
80 hours a
working
week.
and we
You know
had
how-
one
you know how-
paid
you know
second.
how-
I mean, Miro gave you it.
you know, Maria, how I was
So long
doing
as
it?
it was an apple, like I told you.
I
Well,
know.
no,
Well, $2,000.
you know-
I mean,
What he's about to tell you.
I bought a machine. In the evenings, I was making twice as much what I was doing during the day.
what a
From private people?
From I used to
From
go
my
around the stores, you know, around the stores, and I get a lot of jackets. At that time, the style changed from double-breasted to single-breasted,
Remember from
and the people used to convert the jackets.
Single.
To the 60s, yeah.
They convert the jackets to, you see,
Taking
those
this in there,
jackets with
Johnny?
the six buttons here with
Yeah.
the table,
Beatles.
you know, with the big stripes, you know. Oh,
Yeah.
Used to see I get it by carloads, you know what I mean, and take it down the basement and then work and make it 3 a night. And
3 suits a night?
three jackets.
Three conversions.
Three jackets a night.
From what time would you
Conversion.
single to double-breasted, right?
What time would you work? From like right when you got off work?
Yeah, from
6
work.
o'clock to 1 o'clock.
Wow.
1 o'clock. And I was
At your house, or?
I was
Yeah,
charging,
at the house.
I was charging $8 an hour. They pay me $8 a
A suit.
jacket. A jacket. And it was charging the customer 22, 25,
18, from
18 to
22.
25. So they pay me $8. So I was 3 times 8, $24.
A day.
You know, it's a bit, lot of more money than what I was making doing the other regular
Wow,
job.
yeah.
So that's where I saved that
That's how you-
$2,000.
yeah.
Okay, cut it off, George. It's 9:30
So-
already.
Wait, let him
Anyway.
finish.
So and then I got the job, and then we used to take a Speedo. Sophie, she used to work in the
Across
bank,
the street at the
In the
First
bank.
National Bank.
and we used to take a Speedo in the basket down the store because my mother was with me then, you
And
know
she
what I
would
mean?
watch it
And she
and
watched the Speedo, you know what I mean?
And I used to buy
My mother, Maria, my mother, she don't want to stay home by herself. She was scared, you know, because she
Yeah.
don't speak no English, you know.
There's black people all
You should
around.
go to you should go to what store?
The Ironbarber, the store.
Oh, you didn't you work there?
18 California. My
Didn't you
mother,
work there first?
who?
He used to get the work, you know, the,
You
You
got-
night time, you
Oh,
know.
you never worked for him as a...
No, regular, but I used to
He
take
used to take the work at home.
you know.
Oh.
Who is that, Israel? that you're
A Jewish guy
I'm
named Ibander on
They-
14th
Oh,
and
yeah.
Now it's a big high rise now.
California,
Big high
18,
rise.
17,
So you bought his business for $2,000? What did you spend $2,000 on? The store?
In